Alright, now we're starting to fur out our interior wall since we're done with the outside of the window. So our existing walls were made with 2x3s, and since we're putting in that soundproof insulation, it's kind of needed to fur out. So you can see what we've done here. Just glued it and nailed it on. And I was actually able to make it plumb. You can see I kind of ripped it in like a wedge shape. So the top is actually thicker than the bottom, so that this can be plumb on the inside. And in this closet, they took 2x3s and put them on their side, and this is a 2x2. So we're having to make giant rips. So I upgraded to the 15 gauge nail gun. I can throw these on. And these will just go like that. Turn up my air a bit. There we go. Hopefully that's in the right spot. Alright, anyway, so I made a jig, outlet height. So every room that I go to renovate, I just keep this jig. So all of our outlets end up at the same height. I'm using rock wool on the exterior. Super easy, I got a couple dimensions here. This is old stuff I had, so I'm going to be trimming it, the bad parts off, since it's a little messed up. Alright, then we just take it and shove it in there.
How do you feel? I feel great, but I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture.
Like a glove. Here we go. Okay. So I got our electrical all buttoned up. You put nailing plates on every stud that I drilled a hole in just because. So now on these interior walls, I'm going to be putting in this sound and fire insulation. The difference is it's only 3 inches thick, not 3.5. So there's an air gap, which I think helps with the sound. Because it's a small house, so sound's my big thing. And it's just like rock wool, so we're just throw it in there, no problem.
Improvement Show as it returns to the Montgomery County Fairgrounds for 2 great weekends. January 10th and 11th, and 17th and 18th. 10 to 4 Saturday, noon to 4 Sunday. Admission and parking are free. It's the
On the way up.
Home Improvement Show at the
Looks like it.
Montgomery County Fairgrounds. January 10th and 11th, and 17th and 18th.
Well, I forgot about these things that we had. They're like little spikes, and so when you slam your drywall, it'll poke a hole, and then you can get your outlet cut out, so you don't have to measure. We'll try it on this one. There we go. Pop. There we go. Nope. That worked. A little bit of the taping. I'm definitely not an expert. A semi-pro, as you'd say. So I'm using this Straight Flex Perfect 90. I used it in the dining room and got pretty good results. You'll see I already did the flats, so we're doing the corners. And it'll look like this. So this is ready for the first topping coat, I guess it's called. But Perfect 90 seems to be the easiest for me. This is how it works. You just bend it, you cut 45s because this tape you don't overlap it. So you do 45 so you can butt it up to each other. And once you get this on, when you do your topping coat, you only have to cover this perforated edge. So the actual corner part, you don't have to, I say tape, I meant mud. You only have to mud this perforated edge. You don't have to get mud in the actual corner. So you end up with a Perfect 90. And the mud, I just use an AP. And again, semi-pro, so I'm doing the way that works for me. And I know I put too much in, but I did the dining room and I've had 0 issues with any of the drywall, so why would I change what I do? Yeah. Okay, now we can embed our tape. So another thing where you have to cut it beforehand. And just put some pressure and squeeze it in there. Alright, now we can get started on our top coats. Switch to a +3 and an 8-inch knife just to get any chunks out of the way. It's really wet. Alright, got a little ahead of myself. I forgot to record. So we got the first coat of primer on. Had a buddy come over and help do that, David. And sanded it, did any touch-ups, and did a test coat of our final color, which is this blue called Soar. Because our child is going to soar through this world. Now we can do our fun part. Fun part for me is the trim. So we're gonna do an extension jam, and then we're just gonna picture frame this around here. So we need to figure out how wide our extension jam needs to be. And I'm just gonna hold this up here. Type of measurement. Like 2 and 9 heavy. It's like 2 and 11. Yeah, 2 and 11. So then so I'm going to go back. Here's our wall color, do an emerald. It's called Soar. Emerald satin. Boom! First coat. Second coat, I'll do all my cut-ins. Get it looking good. And just try not to splatter so it doesn't get on the ceiling.
Nothing better than starting the show by giving away a whole bunch of money. Got $1,000 up for grabs right now. It's a country cash grab. Here's the keyword. It is bank, which is exactly where you're going to be heading if you win this money. To the bank. B-A-N-K. All right, so you got 30.
I think that's good, but I don't know. Try this glue.
Just put it in diagonal. There you go.
Man, that's huge.
So, run it this way, right?
Yeah.
Like that corner is up there.
Nope. That. Yeah.
Wanna be
This
up there?
comes. No. That comes here.
Oh,
It's
run
10
it
foot
this-
6. Because it's 10 foot 6.
And we can get the.
I just know we'll.
Like maybe, you know, this area. Maybe just a little more. You know what I mean?
Right, because well, yeah, sure.
See it? Ooh.
Let's see,
like
it's
that.
pulling that corner
Well, yeah, it sounds like it's pulling it here.
in there.
There we go. You can always get that tape You know what I'm saying? Like if the cut's just a little bit in the wrong space, put the tape behind it. And
Dude, that
No,
is the
I'm
worst
serious.
talk.
I'm just saying, if a mistake happens, make little adjustments.
Because I can get...
Whatever.
That is so funny.
Now you say, I did a mural.
Say, look at my mural. I drew the circle.